Give the gift of a delicious burger from Bulldog Burger, a soup and sandwich from Sweet Pepper's Deli, appetizers and cocktails from The Grill, or even a wood-fired steak from Harvey's. Choice is the perfect gift. An all-in-one gift card from Eat With Us.
Enjoy your home for the holidays with store-wide savings at Room to Room. 50% off, 48-month special financing, and as our gift to you, a free accessory buyer's card. There's something here for everyone, including gift cards. Merry Christmas from Room to Room Tupelo.
Mississippi's trusted weather experts. This is Mississippi Live Weather This Morning.
Hey, good morning. Good morning to you. I am meteorologist Maggie McCauley. Thanks as always for tuning in here on Mississippi Live Weather to start off your morning, your Friday morning at 6:30. Here's a few things you need to know as you're headed out the door this morning. Number one is we're going to be seeing a warmer afternoon ahead. If you got any plans this afternoon, it's actually going to be, I would use the word comfortable out there, not as cold as we've seen the past few days. So a nice afternoon expected if you do have any plans outdoors. Enjoy it because the cold air arrives on Sunday. And I'm not just talking about a few degrees below average. I'm talking about an Arctic air mass coming into North Mississippi, and it is just going to be downright cold. We'll talk about the details of that in just a few minutes. And that's going to lead us to a frigid start to the work week. Very, very cold conditions as you're going to be getting back out and about going into your upcoming work week. So I know it's Friday. We don't usually like to talk about the work week just yet, but it's going to be cold and you're going to want to be prepared for it as well. Let's get into the forecast, and I want to show you a few places around before I do that. So let me go ahead and pull that up. I'm going to show you a few cameras around what's going on this morning. Again, before we get into the overall forecast, take a look over in Amory, seeing some clearing conditions this morning, temperatures in the 30s. So still a cold start to today, even though we are going to be warmer a little bit later. Same story in Pontotoc. You can kind of see just those streaming clouds in the distance, but still a lot of blue skies out there to start off your morning. That's going to be the story into the afternoon as well. Temperatures in the 30s there. Temperature-wise, across the board, all of us in the 30s for the most part. Yeah, a few 40s showing up in places like Iuka, Red Bay, over into Senatobia and Clarksdale as well. But a lot of us in the 30s, even low 30s from Houston down into the Golden Triangle region, Vernon, Alabama in the low 30s as well. So majority of us starting off in the 30s this morning. Still going to need your coat as you're headed out the door. Not necessarily going to need it into the afternoon. Let's talk about your first 12 hours ahead. Temperatures stay in the 30s going into 7 o'clock hour. 50s come back by 10. 60s are out there today. So yeah, pretty comfortable for this time of year, sitting a few degrees above average. 62 by 1, 60 by 4. So get out and about. Enjoy the nice overall warmer conditions while we have them. Lots of sunshine in the forecast today as well, helping aid in those warming conditions. Temperatures back in the 40s as we head 7 o'clock and on. And again, no rain expected today as well. Let's talk about what's ongoing on satellite and radar. We are watching a cold front that's inching closer and closer to our area. It's going to be passing through today. Here's the thing with it, though. It's not going to be bringing any rain. It's not going to be bringing any colder conditions, at least for today. So that moves through as we head into your afternoon. And then we watch this front move through into Saturday. This is the one that's really going to be bringing that Arctic blast, as I should say, into North Mississippi. So watch as that passes through on Saturday. We could see a few showers try to clip the most southern portion of our area. I'm talking along and south of 82. Yes, could see a passing shower, mainly very late Saturday night into early Sunday morning when most of us are going to be in bed. That's when those showers are going to be happening. They're going to be out of here by most of the time that we get up on your Sunday. So, 7, 8 o'clock. I don't think these showers are going to be in the area. So most of us going to miss them, even if you do get lucky enough to see one. Sunday, we're going to be seeing clearing conditions. We're going to be seeing those winds out of the north, high pressure in place, and just downright cold conditions. That Arctic air is arriving on Sunday, and it's really going to make its face known as we head into your Monday morning. So all of those details, I know if you've been watching us, you know it's going to be getting cold over the weekend and into your work week. But here's the thing. We've continued to trend our numbers downward. We were trending them up. Now we're trending them back down because that's what models are coming in at. And again, we're able to hone in on a better forecast going over the last few days because we're getting closer and closer into Sunday. So coming up next, we'll talk about how cold things are going to be getting, where temperatures are going to be on Sunday, and then going into your Monday. Again, those details coming up right after this.
As a bankruptcy firm, Mitchell, Cunningham, and Bowling realizes many people are worried about their finances. We're here to guide you through the next steps to restart your life with easy video appointments. New clients don't have to leave home to get information about becoming debt-free. Also, convenient in-office appointments are available at the low cost of $340 upfront for a Chapter 13. You can be on your way to being debt-free. Contact Mitchell, Cunningham, and Bowling today or visit our website at mcdebtfree.com. We are here to help you.
It's Friday night y estamos activos. Head out early. Drinks flowing to 11.
No sé qué pasó. I didn't even drink that much.
Can I ask a few questions?
Yeah, sure.
Do you have any pets?
Yes, we have a dog, but she's little.
Do you have any unlocked guns around the house?
We do have a gun, but it's stored securely, locked in a safe that the kids can't access. Appreciate you asking.
Yeah, of course.
Right now, from the Room to Room Weather Center, here's meteorologist Maggye McCauley.
Hey, welcome back into the Room to Room Weather Center. I am meteorologist Maggye McCauley. We are seeing a very nice sunrise out there this morning. I want to show you it before we get into our overall forecast. Take a look at this beautiful view out there in Tupelo. This is the Tupelo camera brought to us by the North Mississippi Storm Chasers and also sponsored by Mitchell Cunningham Bowling. So really nice camera that we get to see out there over Lee County, looking over Tupelo, and just beautiful ongoing sunrise. Just take a look at that. Blues all the way to those deep oranges and reds. Just really like to see that this morning. Beautiful conditions. Not a lot of clouds in the forecast this morning, which we also really like to see because we have been dealing with a ton of cloud cover this week. And finally getting to start off with some blue skies has been a joy out here for your Friday morning. Temperature's cold though. Don't let that nice sunrise fool you. We're still in the 30s for a majority of us across the board. So very pretty view over there in Tupelo. Same story over in Maben, Mississippi. A nice sunrise there as well. And again, you can just see those clearing skies. A few clouds in the distance, but lots of blue skies to start off your morning. Temperatures in the low 30s there. So yeah, still need your coat out the door. Take a look at your airport delays this morning. I'm not tracking many delays region-wide if you're headed on for a weekend trip from Oklahoma, Little Rock, Memphis, over into Atlanta as well. I am tracking a little bit of a ground stop. I'm trying to look at that. A ground stop going all the way over close to the Houston airport. So watching that if you're traveling in and out of Houston, make sure you keep an eye on your flight status. Everybody else, though, looking good to go, at least regionally. Sticking here in North Mississippi, temperature is going to be in the 30s out the door this morning, so you and the kiddos going to need the coat as you're headed out the door. The good news is you're probably not going to need it into the afternoon. We're seeing very comfortable conditions. Temperatures topping off in the low 60s with a lot of sunshine in the forecast as well. Take a look at your high temperatures today, sitting above average. So very nice day ahead. Very, again, I say comfortable day ahead. If you have any outdoor plans, we'll be in the low to middle 60s. Now, some places a little bit closer to the Tennessee state line could try to be right near 60, but a lot of us hitting that 60-degree mark, 63 in Tupelo, 64 in Bruce, 64 in Eupora. Again, middle 60s, even the further south that you go. So overall, pretty great day out there. As for your parade planner, if you're headed out to a parade this evening, here's the thing. It's actually a really great evening for parades. We've seen parades happen all week long. I went to one in Senatobia, and let me tell you, it was just downright cold. Like, you had to really bundle up. Everybody there was in coats, all the kiddos. Now, it was still fun, but this evening, a little bit better conditions for that because it won't be as chilly. We'll actually see temperatures sitting in the 50s for a lot of those parade times, 57 by 5, 50 by 6, into the 40s eventually as we head 7 o'clock and on. So pretty great evening if you do have any plans outside or maybe parade plans as well. Going hour by hour, we're looking at a lot of sunshine sticking in the forecast today. Yeah, a few clouds out there, mainly along and south of 82, but either way, still seeing some sunshine out there for your day ahead as well. Going into the overnight hours and then into your Saturday, more cloud cover is going to be prevalent due to another front coming in. So a good mix of sun and clouds is going to be the story out there for your Saturday. And then especially as we head overnight, that's when that front comes in and we could see possibly a few showers in the mix. You can see it here. This is at 10 p.m. You can see a few of those showers creeping in. I said mainly along and south of 82. That's who has the best chance of seeing a stray shower. I'm not talking about a downpour. I'm not talking about anything that's going to lead to some measurable rainfall, but a stray shower possible 10 o'clock and on, mainly in places south of 82. Those will be out of here by the time most of us are going to be waking up out there on your Sunday morning, 6 o'clock. Cold air will be in place, and we'll see some sunshine break out eventually in the back half of the day. Here's a look at forecasted rainfall. Like I said, not a lot of measurable rainfall out of these stray showers at all, less than 1/10 of an inch if you do get under one, and even not a lot of measurable rainfall across the southeast from that as well. Here's a look at your weekend forecast. I want you to take a very good look at it, really soak it in, because we are seeing major differences between your Saturday and your Sunday. So I want you to make note of that. Look at it, make sure you know what's going to be happening over the weekend, and don't expect both of those days to be the same. So we'll be in the 50s out there on your Saturday, middle to upper 50s expected, good mix of sun and clouds as well. And then that cold air arrives, and on Sunday, we are not looking to get out of the 30s. Now, again, if you've been watching us, I just want to make sure you know, yes, we have toggled with this number on Sunday because models have been a little bit back and forth this week of, yes, it's going to be this cold. No, it's going to be this. They're honing in on colder conditions, and we're getting closer to Sunday, so a little bit more trustworthy out there. I think temperatures definitely going to be sitting in the 30s on Sunday afternoon across the area. It's going to be very cold out there. Again, these are high temperatures in the 30s. A very limited rain chance, like I said, and temperatures just continuing to trend colder. We did have this in the 40s, then the upper 30s, now looking like the middle to low 30s. So definitely cold out there. And if you think Sunday afternoon is cold, let me show you what you're going to be dealing with out the door on your Monday morning. Take a look at this. Low temperatures out there to start off your Monday in the teens. These are not feels like temperatures. These are real air temperatures out there. So as you're stepping out the door on your Monday morning, we are talking about actual air temperatures, temperatures that are going to be showing up in your car in the teens out there, especially if you're closer to the Tennessee state line, even 16 in Corinth, 17, Boonville. Now 20s showing up a little bit further south you go, but 20s are still cold, right? Now, I'm not discounting that at all. So a lot of us near that 20-degree mark, and then some of us even showing up in the teens. We're talking about very cold air making its way in. Again, with that front dropping in, it's bringing a very cold air mass into play. We're talking about Arctic air dropping in, and it's continental Arctic air is what we like to say. So it's taking that cold air that's all the way up in Canada and driving it further south into North Mississippi. And as it does, that's what allows those temperatures to cool off so much into Sunday and Monday. Here's a look at your full 7-day forecast. 60s out there today. Enjoy it, especially after I just talked to you about how cold it's going to be going forward. 50s on your Saturday, 30s on Sunday. So just major drop off in temperatures. Good grief. And then back in the 40s on your Monday. Monday's still going to be cold out there, even though the afternoon is going to be a little bit warmer. Again, we're starting off in the teens. And something about that, you're probably going to have to drip your pipes overnight, Sunday into Monday. And I would just make sure you have adequate heating. Those around you have adequate heating, those that are more susceptible to the cold, your pets, just a lot of things to think about when things get that cold. So just make sure you're preparing now and over the weekend for those very frigid conditions that come in on Monday morning. You don't want to be without that when that actually arrives. Now we're going to be seeing conditions warm up. I know you see it there after Monday. That is the good news. We'll be back in the 50s on Tuesday, 60s return on Thursday with a little bit better rain chances as we head into the middle and latter portion of your work week ahead. So warm conditions do come back into the forecast, but we got to deal with those cold conditions first. Make sure to tune in with us this morning. We'll be live 2 more times at 7 and 7:30, and of course at 5, 6, and 10 this evening as well.
You're not gonna get it all right. Just make sure you nail the big stuff.
Mama!
Like making sure your kids are in the right seat for their age and size. Get it right at nhtsa.gov/the-right seat.
For decades, I've taught you everything I know. But only you can prevent wildfires.